So good morning and welcome to day 15 of scaling my agency, my consulting agency, to 10k a month. Um, Once again, very early start. It's about 3:30 in the morning. I'm going to go to work, do a 4:10 today, so a bit of a shorter shift, just 6 hours. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to come home. I've got 2 sales meetings in the diary. I've got 2 clients to work on their onboarding. I've got all sorts going on. So I'm getting to that point now where I think really good things are happening. If you saw yesterday's video or the title of it, you would have seen that in 5 days for my agency, I got £900 in setup fees, which for me is like amazing because obviously I only started this business like 6 months ago. When I first started it, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how I was going to provide the service that I was going to provide. And obviously, some of those pieces of the puzzle are still, not exactly in position in terms of with previous clients, I've got them good results. But with these ones I've got now in the new year, obviously, just from my improved sales ability and the fact that I'm confident in myself that I can provide a good service for them, obviously they were able to see that during the call and decided this guy seems like he knows what he's doing. Let's go with him and pay him. So yeah, not all those payments have been paid out. Obviously, through your payment processor, it takes like 3 to 5 days sometimes to get them. Um, but I've received about 600 of those, and I'm obviously continuing to spend on ads, and that money is just kind of funding those ads, well, completely now, which is incredibly positive. And we're at a position now where because I only do 20 hours of part-time work, I've almost, very, very, very close to almost equaled my income at the part-time job, like very close. And obviously these deals include commission, so one booking has already gone through. She hasn't done the treatment just yet, but yeah, really excited for everything that's going to come from now. Like, yeah, I'm at that stage now where I'm getting very busy and I'm having to really prioritize what work I am doing and what I'm not working on. Kind of the courses and kind of like the theory of everything has kind of taken a back seat for the minute because I'm too busy doing the actual stuff, which is having paid clients who, are texting me, asking me for stuff. And as much as I'm saying, like, it is stressful and it is, I'm at an amazing position, and I guess really I love the chaos of it, about the fact that I'm going to work now for 6 hours, and during that time I'll get leads in. And like yesterday I was at work and I booked calls while there, like 2 calls, then came home, booked another 2, did 1 call, got a payment up front, client on like that, and then was working until like almost 5 o'clock doing other bits. And I was up from 3 a.m. and between 5 and 7 made some dinner, went to sleep, and now I'm up again doing it all over again. So it's definitely the hustle phase, and I think that something that I would want to reflect on, as much as it has felt easier, like getting money in and getting the clients in recently. This, I haven't done any of the work that they've actually paid me for yet, so you have to take into account that, and the fact that this has taken so many months of no money and no work being able to do for clients and things like that, just being able to learn how to get to this stage. And I would say that, the amount of hurdles and the amount of pain that I've had to go through to get even to this stage, I think for the majority of people it's not worth what I've got out of it just yet. But I know in myself and from the results that I've seen with other people, it's just up and up from here. I do £900 in the last 5 days. We go forward a few months, I'll do like a few grand in a few days. I bet that will happen at some point. The same way that when I had a business mentor, you were able to go through his videos and see that he was, like, videos like this that he was doing, saying that he got his first payment on Stripe, like, ever. And then like 2 years later, now he is in Dubai doing like 11k weeks. So yeah, things can happen quickly, which is why I want to document it and yeah, at this rate, I won't even need to be wearing this uniform much more. No, I will keep this job regardless. The 20 hours um, until around the August point. Just before then, the end of July, I'll leave. Um, but yeah, no matter what happens. But yeah, really excited about everything, and I'll keep you updated as the day goes on because I've got 2 sales calls today, like I said, and lots of client work to do, and need to make sure I've covered everything. Right, so I'm back. It's about 10:30 now. Even though my shift yesterday was until 12, I kind of feel more tired today just because like what I was doing. I was on chill today, which is like, just all the stuff in the fridges, which just requires a lot more effort than some of the other stuff that you can do, for example. But anyway, enough of that. I'm back home now. I was supposed to have a meeting at 11, but she can't make it at that time anymore. She still wants to do the meeting, but she just can't make it at that time, which, to be honest, kind of works for me because, yeah, obviously, like I said, I'm still in my work clothes. So it's in about half an hour, and I want to get my head kind of into the work day. And I've literally had messages from one of my clients this morning. She seems to always be. Oh, and the other one's asked me to call her as well. So there we go. I'll be back. So a little update. I've basically rescheduled both of the meetings. One of them was for a bit later. We've actually found a better time for the both of us because, to be honest, I just did not want to do that call because I've had like such a frustrating afternoon. Like with both the clients that I have on, there were just like difficulties basically, just things that obviously I don't know. It's just part of like owning a business and having to put out fires like every now and then, like when this has gone wrong or they misunderstood something or something wasn't as what they expected, maybe probably from me not explaining it well enough, and all of them are lessons and learning points. But yeah, overall things are good. As you can see, I'm still in my fucking work uniform like 3 hours after I left because I've just been sat down trying to sort it out, working for like 9 hours straight now. So I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna probably get some food, go on a little walk, and yeah, come back refreshed. And again, I don't have a shift at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so there's no 3 a.m. getting up. I can relax. I can like have some food now, have a little rest, work out, like try and calm down a bit basically, and work out what's the next best thing for me to be doing, and like yeah, just try and have a bit more of like a have some perspective basically on my situation at the minute and what I need to be doing on my business, because obviously a lot of it when you first start with a new client or you get some more people on board, you're thinking, okay, I need to do this specific thing for their campaign, whereas I want to be thinking a bit more general about how I can just push the business forward.